us listen to our music on iPods these days. What if on top of the $250 you paid for it, you also had to pay $75 in taxes? Well, if you buy your iPod in Canada, that is what you'd be facing. Why are they doing that, and what's the chance of that happening here? Larry Fiorino with G1440 joins us for this morning's web sightings. Good morning.
Good morning, Patrice.
Why are they taxing these iPods?
Illegal music sharing, basically to compensate artists for the revenue they've lost because of all the songs that are flying around that are being played on iPods and actually anything else. So while this is being called an iPod tax, it's really a music sharing tax. Anything that plays a song would be taxed.
So they're assuming that I am going to illegally download music, but what if I don't do that? Do I get my $75 back?
No, there's this whole concept called collective licensing. Basically, I think this is the industry saying, I can't keep up with this and I can't figure it out, so I'm just going to tax everybody. Well,
so then that means that's going to make people who wouldn't have done it before say, hey, well, I paid $75 for it, so I'm going to go download everything illegally.
I mean, if you look out on various websites, watchdog groups, the whole concept of collective licensing is fairly heated, but people are saying, look, if everybody paid an extra $5 or $10, if everybody paid that on, then you could basically share songs free will, or you could pay based on the appliance that you're using.
$5 or $10 is a lot different than $75. I'd be willing to do the $5 or $10. This is going on in Canada, but what's the possibility of it happening here? Because I know we've talked about this
It's
before.
been discussed several times here in the United States. Right now, it doesn't appear that it's going to come here, although what I think is interesting is with the state of the economy, I'm sure everybody's looking for money, right? All the legislators. This is a green field for them, so to speak.
Now, Canada does it for the iPods and it does it for CDs and other stuff. So how much money are they making off of this? And is it doing what it's designed to do?
Well, on the surface, it sounds like they've collected a lot of money off the CD cases and cassette tapes. Remember the last time you heard that term? They've collected about $160 million, but it's paid out over 10 years to about 100,000 property rights owners. So it amounts to about $160 per year. $12, $15 a month
to the different
to the artists. So it's really not
a lot of money.
No, it's not really going to.
Is that really worth it?
Right, exactly. And that's the whole rub here. Is it really going to do what you intended to do?
Right. Doesn't sound like it. All right.
So keep your fingers crossed it doesn't come here.
Larry, thank you. Well, still to come, the Ravens start the season 2-0 for the second straight year. What head coach John Harbaugh had to say about Sunday's big win over the Chargers.
I'm Joel D. Smith in Dundalk, where the sun is coming up, but will that be the only bit of light that comes into some of these homes today? You're watching Fox 45 Morning News, all local, all morning.
91% of websites have security threats, but only 1% have